Testing, testing, I think we're online. Testing, testing, I think we're online. Testing. Hey! Welcome back to Vencabot, Dark Souls 2. DLC. We're almost finished with this game. I finished the Sunken King DLC, and I finished the Old Iron King DLC yesterday. So today we're getting started on the third and I believe final DLC. But I'm not sure what it's called or what it's all about. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure of how to get there. But I have an idea, right? It's at a primal bonfire. They always are. So, let's see. I got 38,000 souls. Why don't we warm up a little bit today? By
of the current until
teleporting to the Old Iron Keep and doing some leveling up here. Just for a few thousand souls. Bloody says, sorry for not streaming. I completely lost my voice, but I gained it back. So should be good today. Good stuff, Bloody. Glad you're okay, man. You lost your voice from your allergies? Or something else? That sounds pretty nasty, dude. Okay, so yeah, today I'm going to just grind a little bit, probably for like 5 minutes max. Just to get enough EXP to level up. That way we can have a nice clean slate, 0 souls when we go to the new area. Because I'm scared. Bloody says that the entrance to Drang Lake is where the fountain is. Really? The entrance to Drang Lake? That's not what I would have expected. Interesting. Also, Bloody says, yeah, allergies are killing him. I'm sorry, man. It's that time of year, dude. It's that allergy time of year. Sorry about the audio drop there. Oh, wow, what a whiff. Oh, shit, I whiffed twice. Lock on, what are you doing, bro? Okay, so, when I played yesterday, I wasn't able to stunlock the Elan Knights as well as I wanted to. That's because I didn't have my stupid Giants ring equipped, like a noob. So now I'm back in action with the Giants ring. Excuse me, the Stone ring. What do we got? Okay, so Njord told me in a whisper earlier today that he erased, like, all of his characters. And he's remaking them, but with different names and such like that. He told me he's naming his paladin Bernard of Hugo. And he's explained to me why here. This guy with the big blue sword. Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay, so Bernard is that character in this game who's got the Scottish accent. That was terrible, I'm sorry. And he has a big blue sword. After killing 150 to 200 Hide Knights and only got 2 things, he decided to make a new character. I just did the 3 Sentinels, so we'll buy the Agape Ring and start farming with this character and hope for a better drop rate. The Agape Ring, does that raise item drop rate or something? Also, you never cease to amaze me, Njord, how fast you move through this game. It took me, like, forever to get to the 3 Sentinels, but Njord, he's so experienced with this game, he just drives through it like nothing. Bloody as well, I'm sure. They're both old pros. So what here can I buy? I always forget to double check here.
Finally decided.
Get off my back, bro. Hey, you have anything to say?
I think we have similar taste. Really? I do.
How do you mean, dude?
Here, you should like these.
Huh.
Have you heard of the shrine on the eastern edge of Drang Lake? Built to honor the dragons, they say. If only I knew how to get there. I'd go and I'd claim it for good as.
The Agape Ring absorbs souls, so your soul memory doesn't increase. I see. That way you can just farm items and not have to worry about your PvP rank going up. Interesting. Okay, so I've still, Rames. Alans. Oh, I got this for the DLC. So he's selling new stuff now because of the DLC. That's interesting. But I want to level up, though, I think. Or do I? I could always just not level up and just buy this stuff instead. I mean, I want it all anyway at some point. Oh, look at that. It says held 0 because it's not in my actual inventory. Because I'm not carrying my equipment anymore. So just because it says held 0 does not mean that I don't own it. Because it could be in my item box. That's nasty. But these things are limited, so we can buy these safely. Njord needs to kill 6 people while in the Bell Covenant, so we can get 6 Titanite chunk to get my weapon to 10. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, what do we got here? Rame? Who's Rame? Probably somebody that I killed, right? Got pretty cool looking armor. But a pretty low poise. That's really what I'm all about, is that poise. But I do want it anyway. Yeah, it's more important that I have gear than levels right now. Because I'm at the very end of the game, and I do want to have a lot of the gear. So I intended to grind anyway at some point to buy stuff, and I don't really need any more levels. Oh, the Fume Knight, that's a Rame, okay. Thank you, Bloody. Okay, well that was easier than I thought, to blow all those souls. I don't need to actually grind it all. One character that Njord's going to make will be Lucatiel of Mira. If you want to trouble with that name. Yeah, it will be. Because everybody loves Lucatiel. Sorry, my audio is being really weird today. I feel like I got a little bit of lag as well. It might be my imagination. Okay, so Bloody says I need to go back to where I entered Drang Lake from. That could mean a couple things. It could mean Drang Lake Castle, or it could literally mean like the start of the game. Let's go back to the start of the game just for fun anyway. And if it ain't there, that's okay. I haven't been here in a while. It'd be fun to revisit it. Oh, thanks, Bloody. You guys, what would I do without you guys, man? I'm never paying attention. No, the Fork Road. Oh, I know what you mean. Landon, why, yes, it does have lore. How did you know? How did you know, Landon? I'm still gonna go back here anyway, just for fun. So excuse me a moment. Okay, got little assholes here. Fine, be that way. This is where I first showed up in Drang Lake. Weird. It's like I got teleported here or something. I should rewatch the intro cinematic and maybe get an idea of what the hell happened. It's Smeagol! Yeah, it is. It's Smeagol. This guy over here. Let's go bug him. Where you at, dude? Smeagol hates hobbitses. There's a couple of them. A couple of Smeagols. They don't want to fight, though. Typical. Okay, so Bloody says that when he says the entrance to Drang Lake, he means like the fork road that led to Drang Lake Castle. There was quite a lot of stuff there. Hence, fork road. It's kind of multiple paths there. So I should double check those. A bunch of old ladies. I can respec there if I want to. But I don't want to. And you can't make me. Okay, shaded woods. Here's a crossroad. So over there led to these shaded ruins. And over here leads to I don't know where. And forward led to the castle, right? There's 18 characters he wants to make. Wow. That will take some time. Most of them have names of NPCs in this game. Names from Game of Thrones as well. Good stuff, man. You're really getting your value out of the game. What does the name Vencabot mean? Don't mean nothing, dude. Oh, thanks, buddy. I was thinking of heading this way. So there are some soldiers around here. I've been using the name Vencabot for longer than you've been alive, Landon. Back when I was in middle school, I picked that name as my online handle. Because it sounded nonsensical and cool. Now people assume it means like some kind of robot, but it ain't. It's not a robot, it's just nonsense. Look at this guy. Yo! Oh! Oh! Oh, his legs are going the other way! His body is doing a 180. His legs are facing left, his body's facing right. Oh, shit! I was about to toast that dude, too. Oh, thanks, buddy. Man, I'm so absent-minded, bro. You got my back. So I had that ring equipped because last night I was helping out Nidus Templar. That was fun. We beat the smelter together. Njord says his Viking will be named Tormund Giantsbane from Game of Thrones. Make a pirate named Davos Seaworth from Game of Thrones as well. I didn't even know Game of Thrones had pirates. So I want the Chloranthy ring. There we go. That's a pretty good setup. I can also put on my frickin' Black Knight sword again. Black Knight sword. Okay, there's a few more soldiers around here as well. Bloody always got my back. Ooh, hey there, buddy. Ooh, we got the backstab too. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. Game of Thrones has pirates. Davos was more of a smuggler. He had a pirate friend, though. Okay. I don't know. I feel like my audio might be lagging a little bit. I feel like I kind of want to restart my audio subsystem here. I'll probably do that on break, actually. When I go on break in an hour, about 45, I'll fix that up. There's a ghost over here. There's the first ghost I ever fought, and he freaked me out. What's up, buddy? Ooh, hey there, buddy. Ooh, that was a bad roll. Surprised I didn't one-shot that guy. Okay. Oh, here we go. Shrine of Winter. Landon is oppressed, depressed, and impressed. Good stuff, man. I'm at least 2 of those things. Maybe just 1. Okay, fine work, nice job. I can go through here. Oh, this must lead to Drang Lake. So the other door must lead to Aldia's Keep. Okay. Well, let's check it out. See what's good. Whoa, this is very wintry. This is the first time a DLC teleporter has brought me outside. Beautiful fucking landscape. That's from somebody that hates frickin' snow. So, Njord, Bloody, Knights Templar told me yesterday that in order to summon in a DLC area, you kind of have to be near these gravestones. Is that true? Or did I misunderstand him? This is gonna be Salt night. This place is a pain. Okay, well, shit, man. I've been in a good mood today. Yesterday I was kind of salty all night. I don't know what it was. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Today I'm in a good mood. We'll see how long that lasts. Might be a salt stream. I've heard it's very long. I'm only gonna do this DLC one time. Okay. I don't know. It's good. Kind of weird. Kind of hard to believe, but come to think of it, whenever I see any summon signs around here, they're always by those gravestones. Okay. Got a typical tower here. Typical Dark Souls affair. What the hell's with that weird shadow on the wall? Oh, I see. There's probably just a... Okay. Probably light coming through. No, you don't have to be at the Greystones. Okay. I probably just misunderstood Templar then. Okay, I hear somebody roaring at me. Only for the NPCs. Okay. Okay. I don't think so.
The old chaos hungers still.
I ain't never scared, man. I ain't scared no chaos. This ain't Sonic Adventure. Okay. Boy, it looks nasty in here. Frozen Eleum Loyce. Okay, we got low visibility. I was just watching my friend Douglas play Bloodborne. This is the same area he was at. Just recycling areas. That's cool, though. I ain't mad about it. I'm just saying. I've been here before. Njord's killed 4 Hide Knights. He got the leggings and the gauntlets already. Good shit. Hopefully that pattern continues. What the fuck was that shit? He like leapt at me. That wasn't no fucking... Oh, I have a good feeling that my fiery ass Black Knight Thrower is gonna do me some good here. Fire Sword might be pretty good in an ice place. We'll see how it goes. It's a long drop. Even with the silver cat ring, I might not survive.
Go back.
No!
Ava is watching.
I'm scared of Ava.
Go back.
With her guacamole ass. Okay, we got a fog door. Already. That's unusual. Pretty noisy, too. Sounds like there's like a dragon or something behind there. Okay, so let's go this way. Something weird going on down there, too. Some kind of weird pyre. Okay. Knock, knock. Yeah, I have a little bit of audio lag. I'll fix that on my break. Okay. Get out of the snow, at least. Lots of broad, flat walls, perfect for secret doors. Also, not by coincidence, perfect for wasting my time. Alrighty, what do we got here? Hey there, buddy. So far, guys, aren't so bad. They kind of remind me of the hollows in the Broom Tower, because they're do a lot of damage, but they're pretty easy to stun lock, and they don't have a whole lot of health. So we got some kind of device here. The handle broken. This looks like it's just a dead end. I'm not going to be fixing this, I don't think. Okay, let's go back out into the weather. So there's somebody. Who are you? Maybe friend, maybe foe. Let's approach with caution. What's up? Oh, hi there. Come here, dude. Bonk. Well, I can't talk to it. I think it's going to jump me from behind later on. It's definitely alive. Looks kind of hollow. Hard to tell. Well, what do we got ahead of me? Be wary of left, it says, huh? Okay, well, we got some interesting looking area over there. What does this message say? Enemy ahead on the left, huh? There's one there. And maybe none over there. Hey, buddy. Looks like that, weird thing behind me hasn't chased me yet. It still doesn't want to talk to me, though. Alright. Be that way, then. I didn't want to be your friend, either. Got like a little town over here. We got dogs, that's unusual. So far they seem pretty standard. Dying in one hit, it seems. Okay, that works for me. Did okay damage though. So they ain't complete pushovers, especially if I had more than 3 to deal with or other enemies mixed in. That could be a huge pain in the ass. They're just chilling over here in this little courtyard. Okay. A winged spear. That's the first spear that I got in Dark Souls 1 was a winged spear. Okay, so now we're going to some kind of little town or something. This is pretty fucking creepy, actually. It's not often that you go through, like, a city in Dark Souls. So there's that weird pyre over there. Now I'm at the same level. Torches I don't need. Okay, let's approach with caution here. Right, but be wary of left. Oh, there's treasure over there. Okay, so I need a torch to burn this stuff down. Come on, Fire Longsword, do your job. This is just a Black Knight sword. I'm gonna go back and light a torch. Maybe that person would talk to me if I had a torch on me. That's just a wild speculation, but I see no reason not to try. The enemies are dead here anyway for now. So I'll go back to this sconce here, light my torch, save myself a butterfly. I've got 4 hours of torchlight right now. That's plenty. Oh, it's... torch went out from the snow? I think it went out from the wind. Sure enough. Okay. So you gotta use butterflies, so I should probably buy some of those then. I think I'm starting to run a little bit low. There might be another sconce in town somewhere. But I don't feel like trying to find it right now. We'll just use a butterfly, get it over with. So over here there's like an enemy or something? Right, but be wary of left. No clue. Yeah. Lagging. No, what the fuck? Oh, I can't use a torch? I have to use like a fire spell? Sure enough. Well, not much I can do then, for now. I have to learn a pyromancy and come back, I guess. Unless my fire longsword can do it, which I doubt. Nope. Okay. Just come back with some pyromancies. What happened with the other guys? By the way, kind of surprised you only have 402 views. Oh, well, I'll take that as a compliment, dude. I'll take that as a compliment. The other guys, I don't know what you mean. You mean, Bloody and Landon? They're probably off playing their own game. As they tend to do. They're busy young lads. Their whole lives ahead of them. They don't have time to slow down for old folks like you and I. 1987. Okay, got a few soldiers, not that scary. Another one of these guys. Still no clue what they're about. Hmm. 402 views, huh? To me that sounds pretty good. Okay, so we got some kind of caster, that's always annoying. Lots of cover, though. Ooh, that was a two-hitter. I knew it has 426 views, and you have streamed like 100 times more than me. But yeah, I'm gonna get a few viewers when I stream Hearthstone. Good stuff. I think the magic doesn't do a whole lot of damage either. Where'd that caster just go? Okay, I can also block it pretty well. Avils is pretty baller for blocking magic. Hey there, buddy. This guy thinks he's fucking sneaky. My rolls still feel weird. I don't know what it is. Is it because of the snow, perhaps? It seemed like yesterday I was complaining about my rolls feeling funny. No, that's definitely a fat roll. What's going on here? I'm overweight. How can that be? I haven't changed my gear at all. Is Firebomb using up weight? No. Not the bolts either. Maybe because, I've only tested using the Claymore with this build. Yeah, I don't know, Njord. Seems like I wasn't overweight before. But oh well. So I guess instead of Chloranthy, I'll put on my soldier's ring. A little bit overkill, though. So I need a few more points in vitality, it would seem. That's weird. I thought I had done thorough testing for that, but I guess I was only testing it with the Claymore or something. I guess it's been a while since I used this sword because of the Old Iron King DLC. I was kind of scared to use a fire weapon, so I haven't used my Black Knight sword in a while. There we go, now I feel a little bit more spry. Okay, so he's got like a bunch of crystals on his back. That makes him a mage, I guess. Anything else going on around here? The downside with Havel, well, I use 2 Havel items so I get a looking glass helm. Then I only have Havel leggings, okay. Yeah, the leggings look pretty fucking cool in this build, that's for sure. The Havel is very heavy. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to always use Havel. Because although Poise is great, I wonder if having more physical defense might be better. I wonder if there's any gear that's higher physical but lower poise. Okay, let's see if I can lure this guy away. Ooh, that was not ideal. Come here, Broseph. These guys can use magic. Oh shit. I have to be more patient with these guys. They have a lot of combos. I don't know why, I assume they don't. Yeah, they can use magic or weapons, so they're kind of dangerous. So there's one more mage out here somewhere. Nice little dead end in here. A small blue burr that raises my I don't know, magic defense temporarily? There's no such thing as ice magic in this game, I don't believe. Chains rattling. Is that you, Home Slice? Poise is very good in PvP. In PvE, it's not that much, Newer thinks. It pretty much mainly helps if you get hit. Oh yeah, you need to get hit for it to actually do any good. But the reason I like PvP in Dark Souls 1 was that I like to use really slow weapons, and because my build was so fucking invincible, you know, the defense was so high, that it was really handy to be able to swing very slowly and not be interrupted. So an enemy would attack me, and it would do like, 1% of my health, but my sword would keep swinging and it would destroy them. So that's why I like Poise in Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2, I don't know, I don't think I do that as much in this game. I don't think I can really take hits as much and attack through them. So maybe more defense would be better. But for all I know, maybe Havel's is the highest defense, as well as Poise. Okay, is he by himself up here? It would seem that way. Uh-oh, no he's not. It's okay though, we'll sneak past that guy. Okay, that worked out okay. See, I'm playing real sloppy today. I don't apologize. Still waking up a little bit here. Just getting the stream started. Also, this sound lag is kind of throwing me off too. Yes. Quite late on my end. Newer thinks Havel has the best defense. Might be a certain item that has better defense, not really sure. I'm pretty sure Havel has the best poise of all the gear I have. That's why I'm using it. But maybe there's a better set. I don't know. Don't want to fall off there. Okay, so this area is pretty big and empty. wonder if that's gonna be a theme of this place. It's a whole lot of nothing. But snow. Not an entire set, but a certain item like a glove or a helm, maybe. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open. These guys still creep me out. They don't want to talk. They don't want to fight me yet. I have a feeling they will. Could be wrong, though. Okay, moving on. Trio ahead, therefore try friend. Saint ahead. We got blood. We got, it looks like a gap that I can't cross. I always hate walking on bridges in this game. So there's the trio. It must be magic? Maybe they're gonna be firing magic at me all at once? But what can I do? I can't get across here. Oh, a boulder required ahead. Try jumping or something. Well, I don't want to go down there, that's for sure. Okay. Well, that's a dead end, more or less. So I can go back to that fog door at the start of the area. Kind of figured maybe I need to like weaken that. You know, there might be a boss behind there I have to weaken or something, but maybe that's where I'm just supposed to go. So good to know. Alright, what do we got here? Nada. Here's a pretty cool fountain. Okay, here's these two pads I can't go down. I have no fire magic. I'll probably learn some real quick and fuck, a hide dropped an item, but it was the leggings I already have. Wow, well. It's a shame you can't trade in this game. That'd be sick. Here's where I fought the dogs. There's that weird pyre. In fact, there's even a skeleton there. That pyre kind of looks like when I leave my souls behind when I die. Kind of that same look to it. Makes you wonder. There's some treasure down there. I spy with my little eye. Can't go through there. Okay, let's go back and hit that fog door. I got full Estus. Not that many souls. Let's see what's up. I don't think I could survive that fall. No, I couldn't. Even with the silver cat ring, I would die. Pretty sure. So what does this say? Try no lock-on and then counterattack. Boss ahead, therefore try quite something. Fire and then dark. Well, you can trade at least weapons, maybe armor as well. But in order to do so, you have to have similar soul memory so you can co-op. Yeah, I think we mentioned that. I think we discussed that, I just forgot. Okay, so one of the hints...
Do you miss your king? One without the sign has arrived. Do be merciful, and end things swiftly.
You can't scare me, Ava. Try no lock on his head. I don't know. Okay, so let's get ready for the salt to flow. We got a new boss fight. Ava the King's Pet. Oh, how? Okay. Oh, it's invisible. That's why I said try no lock on. What the fuck? Supposed to flee it, perhaps? Oh no, I can see it, kind of. So maybe at first I thought I should maybe flee, but maybe there's some trick to making it visible. The last character, 2 drops in 150, 200 kills. This character, 3 drops in 24 kills. A lot better of a drop rate. That sounds a lot better, man. That's like what, like 10 times as good? More than 10 times. Okay, so I guess I should try hitting this thing. It is weak to fire, supposedly, so maybe it'll light on fire and I can see it or something. First thing it did was throw me. No, that did no good. How did I survive that? I can't flee, okay. I can see when it does that. That was pure luck. Statues won't help me. I saw it for a second. I'm not sure what caused that, though. Okay, it makes a sound. I didn't that time. So maybe I'm doing something wrong. Mirror says I can beat this boss now, but it's extremely hard, so there's maybe some kind of trick to it. Well, I guess I'll skip it, but I thought I'd fully explore the other area. Plus I just need to... Maybe I need to come back with pyromancy. Well, I have no souls. Do I have any hard souls I can spend? A soul of a proud knight. That might be enough. Let's go back to Majula and see if I can buy a pyromancy.
I'm glad to see you.
A fireball. Fire orb. Combustion. Releases a frame in front of the caster. The simplest pyromancy of all. Okay, so that sounds like what I want. A standard spell for pyromancers creates a fireball that is hurled at foes. To use pyromancy, maybe that would be better off. Let's buy one of those. By using the soul of a proud knight. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fireball.
I'm always here. So come and see me when you're in town.
I don't trust you, lady. I don't know why. Something about you don't rub me the right way. Okay, so now I want to get my pyromantic flame out of here. Hey, T-Rob, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. How you doing, bro? I need my pyromancy flame from here. Probably over here somewhere, right? No. Here it is. T-Rod's doing great. How about me? I'm doing okay, man. I started a new area in this game today. And it's, so far, I have no opinion on it. Seems kind of like a weird place. I hear it's really huge. I hear it's really hard to get through. We'll see how it goes. There are some snow barriers there that require fire magic to go through. So I need to use fire magic, as it turns out, which is very unlike me. So I need to have that. And instead of this, let's put on a ring that gives me some magic, magic-y type stuff. I have some spell that gives me the ability to use magic. Excuse me, I have some ring that gives me the ability to use magic. And I'm not a wizard, so that's kind of a big deal. What do we have here? Dark defense, lightning, blah blah blah, lots of resistances, degradation. Here we go. The Southern Ritual Band. That's what I want. So now I can equip the Southern Ritual Band. And now I can use this fire spell. Fireball. Okay. So now I go like this, and then I can cast it like this, right? I don't want to blast Melengia though. I can do it like this. Okay. Now there's a ring that gives you 3 additional spell slots? Yeah, I think I have the +1 version of the Ritual Band, which gives me 2. So maybe the +2 gives me 3? Perhaps? Okie dokie. So, let's go right on back, I guess. The Frozen Eleum Loyce. Frozen Eleum Loyce. T-Rob, I'm not sure if you've met Njord T-Rob. T-Rob's new kid on the block. Showed up last night, said hello. Njord is a Swedish friend of mine who is extremely good at this game. He's an expert at Dark Souls 2, so he's kind of like my guru. Also, Bloody Angels is another pro at this game. With their help, I fear nothing. If you kill the Scorpion boss in New Game Plus with the Bonfire Ascetic, you get that ring. Okay, Scorpion boss. So that would be that witch or whatever. Me from Sweden? No, I'm American. I'm actually in Michigan right now. Where 9 out of 10 times it looks like this. This is how Michigan looks. Most of the time, but not right now, thank God. I wish I was Swedish. And I could be cool. Okay, killing those guys. Oh, hey there, bro. I want the backstab on this guy. And I always get what I want. Oh wow, I rolled it into it. Okay, let's not get ourselves killed here. Yeah, Najka, the Scorpion Witch. If you kill the Skeleton Lord boss using a Bonfire Ascetic, you get a ring that increases casting speed by 55%. Wow. That sounds pretty good. One day I'll try it, Kevin. Sorry about the audio drop there. So here are these frickin' dogs. Last time they weren't that bad. Also, T-Rob, thank you for the follow, dude. Hopefully I'll see you around more often. Alright, what do we got here? One down. There we go. One-hitter quitters. Okay, so over here are where the ice balls were that were preventing me from progressing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to progress after this or what. Fire. What? Come on, bro. Just a troll, I guess? We gotta try a fire bomb. Blow up the fucking snow. Okay, let's go here and add the fire bombs to my equipment. Legend of Zelda mode. Okay, let's see what happens. Throw like a girl. Nada. Okay, so I guess it's just a dead end. That's a drag. So now I have no idea where to go. But that's fine, that's part of the game. So it's a hint, at least, that I can get over there somehow. So I guess by dropping down from there at some point. Here's some enemies I can kill. I'll kill these guys. I'll go on a break for like 2 or 3 minutes. Fix my audio problem. And come back strong. Good enough. These guys are freaking multi-talented. Owie. Wow, I'm playing real sloppy. As usual. What do I think of Donald Trump? Oh man, political. You know, I think he's an idiot. That's for sure. I'm positive of that. But I'm not really into politics myself, so I can't say if he, you know. I have no opinion on politics, but I definitely don't care for him. Let's put it that way. I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. Not a big fan of Donald Trump. These guys have quite a lot of poise. Let me change my rings around. I'm still using these weird spell rings, and it's not doing me any good. So I want my Ring of Giants back. Okay, don't need that. And don't need that. Also, I don't think I want this, or even that, really. Okay, so now I'm a little bit swifter to get through my items. This guy's dropping stuff. Or maybe he's not. What a tease. Neward was a fan, because they proved that he was just another puppet. Yeah, it's politics, man. It's politics. They're all being controlled by some kind of malevolent higher power. There's always money involved. That was ugly. Very ugly gameplay, I'm sorry. T-Rob's not a fan of politics, was just curious of what I would say. Yeah, I'm not big on politics either, man. It ain't worth worrying about as far as I'm concerned. The people with the power always are the ones with the money. It don't matter what the politician says. It ain't about benevolence or protecting anybody. There's an item here. How come I can't get it? There it is. It's not about helping the poor. It's not about doing whatever. It's always just about money. More power for those that are in power. Oh, there's a door there that I missed. Ouch. Okay, so now we have a lead. Wish money was never invented. Yeah, it's a drag, man. It's a drag. I'm lucky to, right now, be living pretty easily in terms of money. I saved up money for a couple years at my job, and I've been trying to make it as an artist here. Been living on savings, living at home with my parents like a young lad. I think there are some people that grew up with less money that are more interested in it than me. I've been lucky to always have more than I need, so you can excuse me for thinking money ain't that great. But if I grew up without it, I might think money was amazing. I don't paint, I'm actually a musician. I make music. I'll let you hear it sometime, dude. I'm pretty proud of it. But lately I've been focusing on this as my main creative output. I've been working real hard on making this stream better. It's been quite a learning experience. Quite a learning experience, to say the least. So we got a dog in there. Okay, look out. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I can block attacks anyway. Oh, what genre? EDM? Actually, I'm more into like hip-hop and stuff. That's really what I do. I like electronic music, but definitely with hip-hop themes. I like kind of like avant-garde stuff as well, experimental stuff. I'm really big into like really slow tempos. If you can't tell, I'm kind of laid back, so anything with a really low tempo usually appeals to me. I'm not big into like dance music or anything that's like upbeat. So I got 2 doors here, but first I'm going to actually go on a short break. So I will be right back, guys. One moment. I'm going to try and fix my audio problem in the meantime.